Right now, it's just me, my buddy Dom, and my great friend Sean. And Matt will be in here very shortly, but he is on the podcast.
Making
Everybody
me
say
do the
hello.
prologue again.
We were gonna have someone else do the talking in the beginning, but someone else didn't want to, so you get to hear my lovely voice again and again. But anyway, we have some
Let's not
exciting.
talk about how Dom's being a pansy.
And we'll talk about that one later. We're going to talk about something very important to us: the fact that Eminem has a new album out. For those of you that don't know, the album is Music to Be Murdered By. Music to Be Murdered To. Right? By, okay. Very good album. Anyone else want to say anything about it first?
Amazing album.
I mean, I've listened to, I've been listening to him all my life, but I mean, these last two albums of his, I just haven't heard a song I haven't liked from the album. If that makes any sense to you guys. Just absolutely amazing. And Sean, I seen, like, it was exciting for me to see on your Facebook, you found, what was it, like, your top 5 albums?
Yes.
I jumped the gun with him.
On the album, yes.
Oh, okay, yeah, I was gonna say, I jumped the gun, and before you can get your top 3 out, I ended up messaging you and asking you about it.
Yeah, I've listened to it at least twice all the way through.
Oh, I've listened to it multiple times already. Multiple times all the way through. Just can't get enough of it right now.
Incredible.
Definitely.
And then it gets better.
Now, does anyone?
People say he fell off, but
Oh, definitely not.
he's better
Definitely
than
not.
he's ever been.
Oh yeah, I mean, like, he was great in Kamikaze, and I mean, I really just absolutely love that album. But he absolutely amazing in this one.
I haven't listened to it entirely too much. I started listening to the beginning of it, and then it was like 4 or 5 in the morning. Like, it was whenever he first dropped it. And I listened to the beginning of it. But what I've listened to so far that I've actually got to listen to, it doesn't miss a beat. Everything on it's been amazing.
Big facts.
I haven't went a day since it came out. I haven't went a day without at least listening to one song from the album. It's an hour. It's a little over an hour for the album, and that's including the intros and all the little cutscenes and stuff, to it. And I mean, I listen to it every night I'm at work. Regardless if it's on register or if I'm on maintenance, I'm listening to the album.
Facts.
Would you want to say your top 3 songs on the album?
I can do that. I didn't like putting them in order, but I finally came up with. I finally decided on my top 3 in order. It felt weird putting the 1 because it seems to be everybody's, but I put Godzilla as 1.
Godzilla is a good one.
2 is I Will. And 3 is Unaccommodating.
I can respect that. I really can. I'm gonna go. I mean, the same route. I mean, Godzilla is a great song altogether. But I hate the controversy behind it. But I absolutely love Darkness. I don't like the controversy of the gun control. But I love the play on Disturbed's song.
Oh yeah. Well, Simon and Garfunkel's song. But...
Yeah. but I absolutely love the Sounds of Silence sound to it.
Yes.
And
Royce 5'9" actually made that beat.
oh really?
He produced that song, yeah.
It's
Eminem,
amazing.
well, they co-produced it, but Royce did the main. He did the main beat, and then Eminem added on to it. That song is amazing.
The music video for it is amazing.
Agreed.
I'd have to say top 3 though. It'd be Darkness, Godzilla. Like favorite is probably Darkness. Second would be Godzilla. But I really do also like Those Kind of Nights with Ed Sheridan.
That's a good song.
Really good, yeah. Song. I mean, it was very hard for me to pick 3 songs, but it's probably the 3 that I've most listened to.
Respectable.
Yeah, they're all just really good. I really like Never Love Again and Farewell.
Yeah.
Really good. What about you, Matt? Would you anything?
Bro, if I had to pick 3, dude, I saved the story mode already. Why do I have to play the prologue again? Godzilla. Probably Darkness and In Too Deep. The 3 I've listened to the most, at least.
Is there like one right after another? In Too Deep, Godzilla, then Darkness.
Yeah, Darkness.
The man's organized. What can you say?
What about you, Dom? What would you say?
Probably
Not an intro.
Godzilla, Leaving Heaven, and Watch It Up.
Okay, I do like Leaving Heaven. That's a good one.
Leaving
He's talking
Heaven
about
is
his dad. He's talking about his dad. What was that, Sean?
Heaven. I love the sound of Leaving Heaven.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He just came with so many different sounds.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like a lot of the times, it usually keeps around the same way, except for a few songs. But this album was all over the place, and it's sick. Love it.
I mean the beat he used for Unaccommodating was just amazing. It was just such a non-Eminem beat.
I feel that. Like when I hear Those Kind of Nights, it reminds me, just like in the beginning of the song, D12. Way too familiar.
There's a lot of nostalgic sound to it. Just mixed with him venturing out into different paths. Just lyrically amazing, as always.
Oh, it's making me do the prologue now. Awesome. I'm joining you guys now.
There we
Next
go.
album back in.
We're at Sean's, what would you call it? Your motorcycle club?
Yeah.
Called
Fat Cocks.
Fat Cocks. That's PhatKhAwkz. Fat Cocks.
You're damn right.
You gotta love Fat Cocks. It's amazing here. It's always a great atmosphere.
It is very welcoming and inviting.
Let's talk about. Okay, well, let's go a little deeper into the music industry. The Yellow Wolf beef. Now I'm not 100% sure what's going on with that. The Royce Yellow Wolf beef.
Depressing.
Now what's going on with that?
Well, from what I've seen, there's rumors that Yellow Wolf has said or done some racist things behind the scenes of something that really got Royce pissed off. I don't know details, but he called him out on his new song, Overcomer, Royce's new song.
I didn't even hear about that.
He pretty much just calls him out, saying that Yellow Wolf knows what this is about. He didn't say it exactly what he said, but pretty much made it clear he's just not fucking with Yellow.
Now, is this like, did he say about or
well,
or did he say just in person?
He said he alluded to it in the Joe Budden podcast last month, I think it was.
Oh, okay.
That somebody pissed him off. I don't think he dropped Yellow's name though, but in Overcomer he said Yellow Wolf's name and pretty much made it clear that he's just not fucking with Yellow Wolf. And I first seen it from Royce's brother, Kid Vicious. He was just talking shit on Yellow Wolf, and then Royce finally pretty much said what was what, but I haven't seen actually what Yellow Wolf supposedly did. But to piss off Royce, I mean,
Oh yeah.
he doesn't really start beef over nothing. So
Sounds interesting though. Very interesting. I'd like to
it depresses me.
keep that in mind for the next podcast and see if anything goes further into this beef.
I mean, music-wise, it could definitely pull out some good tracks between the two, but
Oh, most definitely. A lot better than
I
the
love
Nick Cannon
both of them,
tracks.
so. Yeah, that was straight booty water.
I mean, this album though, Eminem's new album though, it has got a lot of controversy and a lot
As always.
a lot of media attention.
People
From
said
anything
about
from
the whole
Eminem.
Ariana Grande.
About the Ariana Grande, was it the explosion,
Yeah.
the bombing? A lot of other people though weren't happy that he released this album the same day as Mac Miller's album dropping.
Yes.
Now, I mean, me personally, it doesn't affect me, it doesn't bother me. It's the Mac Miller in the first place. But a lot of people seem to have got real upset about it.
I mean, if he's had the date and like a lot, I don't think that he made this album and then anticipated it to be on the same day.
Yeah,
he probably had
exactly.
this date in mind for a while.
Yeah.
And I mean, happenstance, I probably, if it was me, I would at least waited a day or so before releasing it, if it was me. But I'm not going to knock him for not waiting. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
if he had that date set in stone, it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Like, I didn't
It
realize
does suck that that's how it happened, but I mean,
Yeah.
It
One of those
shit
things where,
happens
like,
though.
You know, if you put your hands up, like, whoops, you know? Like, I don't know.
I don't blame him.
I don't know how much of a Mac fan that was, but I didn't even realize that his album was coming out. I mean, I've seen some things posted about Mac Miller having the album.
It was actually announced only like a week or two before his got actually released. So I mean,
Okay. Probably just a case
there
of
wasn't
bad
much
timing.
going into it before they said his album was going to release.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of time to really do anything. Speaking of a lot of time not to do anything, not a lot of time. Did anyone else see the McGregor fight?
I seen it.
A lot of people pissed off who watched that. What was it, 6-second fight?
40 seconds.
40 seconds.
40 seconds. Okay.
40 seconds.
People were exaggerating that.
Like, I was at least expecting a few rounds, but no, 40 seconds.
It's funny though because we were down at Matt's and he said he really wanted to get that fight to watch it. Then when I heard how quick it was, I was like, I don't think Matt's gonna be too upset now.
Well, see, I was going to bet on it. I was going to bet $50 on Conor McGregor with was a 5-1 odds, and I really did not. I didn't do it since betting now in Pennsylvania is legal. Well, I mean it's been legal for a while now, but yeah.
Is Dom is Dom acting like this is an intro and not being a part of it?
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go a little bit further with that.
I think he's in the bathroom over there.
The day after we got the podcast done last week, so Wednesday, we get a message in our group chat saying, hi, this is Dom, something about a podcast. But he wouldn't show us the entire thing that he wanted to tell us. He wanted a live reaction. He wanted a live reaction
Nice.
for us, and then 5 minutes of that, he chickened out. So, I had to do the intro to this, and now he's not talking. Speaking of reactions, though, Sean, you wanted to talk about reaction channels?
Yes. What is everyone's thoughts on them?
I fucking hate them. I hate them.
Wow. So we're starting off with that, huh? Damn.
I have my reasons, though, and I'll explain them, but let's hear everyone else's opinion.
Wait, what are we talking about here?
Reaction channels.
Our feelings towards reaction video, like reaction YouTube channels.
Oh, who said they hate him?
Me.
Okay.
Really? I think it all depends. Like, there's a bunch of reaction videos actually. Like, let me find his name. Shout him out. He reacts to different things, and he does try not to laugh videos too. God, what is his name?
Tyrone Magnus?
Magnus, yes.
Yeah.
He's actually one of my favorites. I love him. He's hilarious.
Yeah, he's pretty awesome. When you said try not to laugh challenges, that's because he does a lot of those.
Okay,
I
I've never
know,
seen any of his stuff.
I know another one where I can understand disliking them is Fine Brothers, because I used to like them, and I still sometimes will watch one of their videos, but some of those kids are super freaking annoying.
Oh, is
It's
that
just-
that like elders and teens react type
Yeah,
thing?
yeah.
Okay.
Most of the teens give me no hope in our future for America.
I can understand that completely. Yeah.
See, with my point in this whole reactions video is, okay, maybe they didn't see them, but most of them have, and it's just all fake reactions. It's a reaction that they think the viewer's gonna want to see. I mean, I've never seen someone be so shocked over something so stupid or so small. It bugs me to no extent the fakeness of a lot of these videos just to get views.
I mean, I've seen that before too, but that's almost like with anything. Like you're gonna have that fraction of people who just you could tell are just fake as shit.
I mean, sometimes they do a good job at it, but they really do a shitty job sometimes. It bugs me that nice mask.
Thanks.
It bugs me that they just are that bad at showing a reaction. If anything, they have to watch the video beforehand to make sure that there's nothing wrong or bad or explicit in the video so they can view it. But if there's something bad, they could always just crop it out of the video. I mean, us, it's a whole different story, because we do all of our shit, so there's not like a single thing that we could do. We do ours live, it's uncut, it's raw.
I like Raw.
I bet you do.
Raw is amazing.
Every Monday night.
Dom would agree with me, not on the Raw topic, but
I was if he was in the room.
but he would agree with me with No Life Shack.
No Life Shack.
I fucking love No Life Shack. He's a reactor.
Okay, I was about to ask.
Yeah. He does reaction videos. He's funny as hell.
Like I said, I
So
won't.
we start a conversation and try to even integrate Dom into it, and he still doesn't say anything. What the fuck are you here?
That's tough.
That's tough.
You got Ja Rule in the bathroom.
Yeah, he shares a room with Nick Cannon or Jamar.
You guys.
There's another reaction channel that's underrated called In the Clutch. It's these two guys who react to a lot of shit, but they react to music. They react to music. They also react to WWE bloopers and shit like that. They're pretty awesome.
I do
I
like
don't think
blooper
I've seen
videos. I do like watching blooper videos. Speaking of blooper videos, I shouldn't really put this in the podcast, but we're doing it anyway because, like I said, we're live, we're uncut, and we're raw. Sean, would you like to explain to the audience what you sent us in a group chat yesterday, a few days ago?
What?
You don't remember? You don't remember?
All the shit we send in that damn chat, you expect me to remember something specific?
Okay. If I say this, it might throw something at you. Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna try this one first. The lawnmower.
Lawnmower. Oh. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm cool talking about that. So, I've recently discovered a very overlooked gem on the internet. And that is the fact that Pornhub has Vines and meme compilations.
I've been watching them for about a month now.
It's some funny shit.
Oh my goodness.
I can't expect. Yeah.
What, like a 4-minute video? And
it was about 4 minutes.
Some of the funniest shit I've ever seen is
oh shit, it had me crying.
Oh, I could imagine. It was some funny shit there. What do you guys think about it, Dom, Matt?
I seen the girl got smacked in the face and I laughed very hard.
Just the music added to it makes it.
Dom?
Yeah.
You're doing great.
I was watching Matt behind you, Cody.
Can't watch them.
What is he doing? You can't watch him?
Yeah.
That's coming from someone that watches porn a lot and has a Pornhub account and everything else.
Premium.
I haven't
There's
watched
nothing wrong with that.
in a month.
Bull crap, I could probably pull up your Pornhub channel right now and tell everyone how many fucking videos you watched since you started that account.
Since we started the stream. We know why you're being quiet.
Alright, I think this is time to get off that topic and let's go into the...
Actually, before we get off that topic,
okay.
Just a reminder for anybody out there, every Valentine's Day, you get free Pornhub Premium.
I thought Pornhub Premium was actually just free now.
I don't think so.
That's
I don't know why they call it Premium if it's free for everyone. But every Valentine's Day, Pornhub Premium free.
Thank you, Sean, for them wise words for the lonely people and Dom.
I respect the hub.
Alright, let's go for the fact of the day.
I got your back, Dom.
Like I said last week,
You know what I'm saying?
we're going to do a fun fact of the day, and today's fact is the moon is slowly slowing Earth's rotation. Every 100 years, the moon adds about 1.4 milliseconds to a day. NASA has claimed that when dinosaurs were still around, the day was approximately 23 hours long. Yeah. All that.
But how do they know, though? You know? You ever wonder that? Like, I love facts and science and all that.
Science.
It's like, how do they know? Like, there was a thing about there was a spider, like a prehistoric spider trapped inside a fucking 20 million year old, like, gem, like a ruby or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how the fuck do you know?
You count the rings.
Like, I do love learning about shit like that, but it just, you can't help but ask, you know, how the hell do you know?
It has to be a huge approximate. I'm kind of...
I'll show you a huge approximate.
Who Who the fuck's watching? Who's watching TV? Who's watching their phone? What's going on?
It's a video of a guy doing a react video, ironically enough, and his friend comes up from behind him and winds a towel up and hits it in the back of that.
Deserves it for watching fucking react videos.
What they say?
You good? You good, bud?
Oh God.
So I was at Matt's work today. Today is the first day that I got in a long time without the kids. Didn't know what to do with myself. Figured I'd just go to Matt's work, hang out with him for a bit. And
Wait a second. Start a different conversation.
okay.
Raw and uncut.
Let's see where we can go with this. Okay. I was hanging out with Matt a few days ago. And my daughters like to get a hold of my phone a lot on a daily basis when I'm sleeping. And we were going through my photos to like see each individual photo. There's a good maybe, what would you say, Matt, 50 or 60 photos on my phone?
Yeah.
A few of them were repeated of my daughter sticking her tongue out. But the one that stood up right now, fuck. The one that stood out the most was the fact that my youngest daughter was laying on my bed with no fucking pants, no diaper. Took us by surprise. I haven't laughed so fucking hard in a long time over this fucking shit.
Took us by surprise.
Okay, we're gonna go 5 hours into the future, and they still have my fucking phone. 5 hours into the fucking.
Mind you, Cody's still asleep.
5 hours into the future, and now she's not wearing no shirt, and she's got a fucking diaper on. No one's home during this entire time. I'm confused. I don't know what's going on with it, but yeah, it's 5 hours to begin with. Bam, only a shirt on. 5 hours into the future, bam, only a diaper on. It's makes me wonder what my kids are doing when I'm sleeping. But I did
You should
buy.
have said this. Not Dom's gonna show up at your house while you're asleep.
I did buy a camera.
This is what happens when you don't talk during the stream. You just get rid of some all the time.
I did end up buying a camera though, and I'm gonna record to see what my kids are doing when I'm sleeping. And this will be interesting. The camera actually should be here in a few days.
We're gonna have like probably 27 minutes of one of them just crying in front of the camera. Taking pictures of herself crying.
Yeah, that's what she does do. She does do that. Takes pictures of herself crying. Yeah. It's funny. All right, some of you that are watching the podcast
What happened?
probably have seen the title, episode 4, and it's called Porkchops at 1 a.m. I haven't been 100% lately, so I was in a crabby ass fucking mood yesterday when we were playing the game. And 1:30 exact in the morning, we hear Dom's mom walk into his bedroom and tell him that the pork chops are ready.
First off, you didn't tell it fucking right.
That was right.
Well, first of all, if you'd
Clarifying
start
dogs.
talking, we'd be able to get the story right.
Not for being fucking dickheads.
Also, we are looking for a 4th person for the podcast. If anyone would love to join, there has just been a spot that opened up.
Thank God.
But how many people have dinner at?
Wait, how do we tell the story wrong? How do we tell this? I'm just confused on how we told the story wrong.
The fact he ran.
How many-
That's the story was correct.
It wasn't.
How many people have dinner at 1:30 at night?
I mean, in all fairness,
were
I used
made
to have.
earlier.
Okay, if they were made earlier and they were still warm, that means dinner was at 11:30 to 12 o'clock. Who the fuck has dinner at 11:30, 12 o'clock? No one! A normal fucking family has dinner at 6 to 7 o'clock.
I used to have dinner at 8 a.m.
8 a.m. is still fine, because it's not fucking 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning.
That's even later,
What?
you dumb fuck.
What? 8 o'clock is an hour past 7. It's not no fucking 12.
8 a.m. in the morning.
8 a.m.
Oh, 8 in the morning
No,
for
wait,
dinner?
we have to go into this conversation now. 8 a.m. 8 a.m. is at night.
yeah, because
Dom.
according to Dom, 8 a.m. is still nighttime.
5 is.
Yes. Yes. And
I said 8 a.m.
no.
was nighttime.
How was it? You said
12,
because it's
12,
in the morning now.
12 o'clock a.m.
12
is the
a.m.
morning.
1 o'clock a.m. is not night anymore. It's morning to you. So I said, so when it hits noon, it's night, and you said yes.
Yep. It's past morning.
Past morning.
So noon is now nighttime. No wonder why this
12
dude's
o'clock.
having dinner at 1:30. Don't know how time works.
Hey man, all dinner times matter, okay?
See, you can't say that though, because you can't have dinner at. Sean, I'm sorry to say it, but you can't have dinner at 8 a.m.
Yeah.
because it's
Why
not
not?
dinner, because that's Brenner.
That could
Oh
be
my
food.
God.
That no.
No,
Yeah,
let's not
I
skim
mean,
past the
you
fact
can
this
have
motherfucker
food.
just said
You can
Bremer.
have. You can have food at 8 a.m. and that could be the last thing you eat before you go to bed, but that is not dinner. Dinner, it's all according to a specific time. You have breakfast in the morning, you have lunch in the middle of the day, you have dinner at the end of the day. It's all on how you. It's all time based.
So, if you like he's saying time based, so that means at 1 o'clock a.m. this motherfucker was having pork chops for a snack.
Hey, I can respect
That
that.
was a midnight snack. Full course meal.
What exactly were you eating? It was pork chops and what else, Dom?
None of your fucking business.
According to Dom, he has the best aluminum foil to keep his food warm from 6 to 7 o'clock. 8 o'clock at the most. He has the
goes,
best
"It's
aluminum
warm."
foil.
You said she made it 2 hours ago. You catch that aluminum foil on fire?
That's that top shelf Reynolds, man.
It's got that's Ryan Reynolds fucking aluminum foil.
Ryan Reynolds.
Oh fuck.
Hey, I believe you can enjoy dinner at any time.
Yeah, but come on. Come on. So we roasted him all night for that. We didn't roast him as bad though as we did when we were playing 3v3s and his internet was fucking up.
Oh no, I didn't get him. What did you
And-
say them?
Yeah, what'd you say?
Calm down, frames.
Hey,
Frames.
at least my internet was doing good and I was able to at least see people and shoot people. Regardless of my internet,
You know, my son, I was.
on your screen you was, but regardless, when we play 3v3s, I at least go positive every time we play most of the time. As does Matt.
I don't.
Well, Sean, you weren't playing with us, so.
If I was, though, I don't.
Sean, you're an exception though. Because we like you.
I'm an exception because you expect me to suck.
I didn't want to say that. Because you do great. Honestly, you do great.
You were thinking it.
You have evolved into a beautiful butterfly from the first time I've ever played Call of Duty with you. I remember the first time we were playing, it was a Battle Royale on Black Ops 4. And, I mean, we both absolutely sucked. But, I mean, you were a little worse than a bot, if I may say. But you've done so much better, and I don't know how many times you've like really helped out this team. You have. He's leaving. He's pulling a dom on us.
I'm not dumb.
Run away. You're fat. You're Al Qaeda.
Wait a minute. This is my clubhouse. Where am I going? Get the fuck out.
Oh shit. This is the shit that we deal with each other. Except for the fact that, I mean, we don't argue. Let me rephrase that. Me, Sean, and Matt don't argue with each other.
No, we argue.
Do we though?
Yeah. Do we want to talk about the weed conversation again?
There we go.
No, that was a
Heated debate.
There's a difference between that. There's a difference between a debate and then just arguing for the sake of arguing.
This motherfucker right here doesn't think that weed should be legal. Right there.
And this motherfucker here likes to see me naked.
You're right. And his whole thing with why it shouldn't be legal is DUIs. Oh no, hold on. And the fact that he thinks that if weed's legalized,
I like the way you're pointing at me.
then other drugs will have a chance to be legalized. But did you know that shrooms could be used for medicinal purposes?
I'm sniffing your
Are you gonna start? This is why I'm winning the debate now, Sean. This guy right here is trying to get shrooms.
Hey, I never said it should be legal, but
You make me so mad sometimes. I just want to strangle myself.
Hey, move your hand. Move your hand. Hey, smell my finger. Smell that.
Oh, what is that?
My ass.
Get that out of here, doofy.
We're not going to talk about the fact that there's like half-naked girls on Sean's wall.
Is this Dom's clubhouse?
Probably. Is he even here still? Yeah, he's still with us.
As long as they're legal, yeah.
Are they though, Sean? Are they?
Yeah, they look like it.
This girl right here looks like she can't be older than 16.
Now look at the face. I see the hairstyle, yes, but look at the face.
Ah!
That bitch
Ah!
some shit.
Ah! Ah!
Yeah. She at least 30.
Yeah. Hey, there's nothing wrong with 30-year-olds. Probably can still give a good fuck.
Oh yeah.
If I may say, though, I have slept with 2 older women. Not real old, just older than me. A few years older than me. And, I mean, they were not as good as I thought they would be. You'd think experience, but no, they weren't.
Are you messing with the wrong older woman?
Probably.
It bothers me. I'm
What's
gonna say, because this chaps my ass. How did Dom go from wanting to do the intro to not talking or being in the same room as us?
Dom's been like this for how long now?
We're not sure what happened in translation.
Like I said, maybe hopefully we'll have someone else next week that could do an intro and hold a conversation with us. And not just get if we would get famous, not just get famous by us talking and him just being in the group. We're supposed to be like a circle. The world goes around. I don't know. It's already too late now. We either have to find a new person or he has to stay with us, because then the name doesn't make sense.
He's got to stay with us.
Does he though? Like
Yeah.
At this rate, it's not us not wanting him here. It's him not being here out of choice.
Ideally though.
What does he contribute to this entire conversation?
Oh, he hasn't. He just argued with us because his mom makes pork chops at 1:30 at night.
Does $3.90 make sense?
Sorta. I mean, no, it'd have to be a little bit lower.
Back to late night pork chops.
It'd have to be a little bit lower. I mean, a triangle has, what, 40-degree angles?
Damn it.
30-degree? I don't know.
We're not changing the logo.
You know how many times that I almost called this podcast from the 490
The 420.
to the fucking 420 podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, it slips my mind a lot. And there goes more money being taken out. You gotta pay your property utility. Your exclusive assistant, $300. Oh, for your nightclub and staff and utilities. Ah, there's another one, $500 for the penthouse. Anything else, motherfucker? Ah, there it is, $500 for the arcade staff and utility charges. Anything else? No? All right. Now we're done with all that bullshit. I think it is time for our second time segment,
Yes.
the Mr. Barry joke of the week.
Tom Kelly.
Today's joke is, I went to the cupboard for some crackers. We're fresh out, so I'm crack-a-lackin'. There's a laugh. There we go. I told this joke to Kelsey at Applebee's, and it took her a solid 10 seconds before she totally got exactly what I was talking about.
She busted out laughing.
It was great. Speaking of Applebee's, Sean, where the fuck were you today?
Not there.
Obviously, we had a great
Get
time.
over
And
it.
we had had an even more amazing
You were
time.
so
if
not
were
there, I almost thought you were dumb.
If you were there, Sean, we had had an amazing time. If Dom was there, we had had a horrible time.
Thanks.
Wow.
Did someone hear something?
That's rough.
Sound like the wind.
I can ride like the wind bullseye.
You're gonna ride the wind?
Is that possible?
That's
Alright,
gay.
your wind.
Gay.
Hey, Dom, why don't you tell us a story?
Yeah, tell us the story, Dom. We've been talking this entire time, and you haven't put a lick of anything in. So how about
Yeah,
you lick
give us
my
a
ass
lick.
and tell us a story?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Story time has been officially closed.
What?
What?
What did he say? I didn't hear what he said.
Nothing.
Hey, we have to give him some credit, though. Okay, we do have to give him some credit because he
Oh, yeah,
gave us
fucking yeah.
he gave us a total of 0 topics to talk about this week.
You're welcome.
You know who else gave us a total of 0 topics to talk about this week? Oh shit! This man. I didn't think you were
Hello?
standing beside me. This guy right here.
We have some topics to talk about.
Yeah, okay. You did give me some stories. We did talk about some stories, and you picked an amazing name for the podcast today.
Yes.
Much respect. A lot of respect.
I can do the intro next week.
Would you like to do the intro? Will you be
Yeah,
on in time to do the
until
intro?
11:25 p.m. I'm good to do it.
I just want to know what he was going to say. That's all I want to know. Like, he had something supposedly so good and so funny.
Words.
That's why I was gonna say. Maybe it was gonna be stupid.
Another words. Full of words with words in them.
That's some poetry.
Thank you.
All right, this is I pulled it up. This is what it says. Welcome, welcome everybody to the 490 podcast, and everything else is just blank. But the first word is I. That's it.
Yep. You got me.
Welcome everybody to the 490 podcast. I am gonna blow my brains out on a live stream.
Yeah, that's actually what it was gonna be. Yeah.
I mean, there's a
You
lot
got
of there's a lot of attitude to from this guy to us over nothing, especially after. Never mind. We'll talk about that after the podcast. I forgot.
I just don't see how we get so hostile so quick for no reason.
Over.
Because I'm the punching bag.
You said it.
What?
I mean, we all roast each other, but yeah.
I wasn't even in the chat yet. I wasn't even in the party, and you said you weren't doing it.
Not because of what happened in the chat. Or on there.
Was it what was in the group chat? Do you want to talk about it? Do we have to
to
Dr. Phil you
dish it out
this?
and not take it because you said about the pizza. So you can dish it out but not take it?
Wait, there was pizza?
Is it about the PlayStation
Yeah, he
code
made,
I sent you?
he made a joke about me.
Is it about the PlayStation?
Yeah, he's talking about earlier when we said about the pork chops again.
I think it might have been because of the PlayStation codes that I sent him.
No, that wasn't
Speaking
why.
of which, Sean, did you like your code?
I did.
Thank you. Worked really hard on
That
that.
bothers me more than anything. Somebody that can make the same jokes and say the same things, but whenever you say it to him, he takes offense to it.
Hey, you know how untitled pieces of shit are.
Talking about yourself?
Hey, I'm not entitled to anything. I pay for everything that I get. I don't hand it down to me.
This podcast took a fucking turn.
Anyway,
Yeah. Hey, guess who's going to Greensburg in the morning? This guy. I'm getting my anger management stuff done.
It's a bad time to throw that out there.
Yeah, I gotta get my evaluation done.
I wanted to watch this podcast.
Fuck them. They're
Show
like,
up tomorrow.
what do you do when you
Yeah,
right?
That's good.
Right? They'll be like, so what do you do in your spare time? They'll be like, oh, well, I do a podcast on Tuesdays. If you ever want to check it out, go fuck yourself. There's some people I don't want watching the podcast, so they'll be like, so what do you do during your podcast? And I'll be like, oh, yeah, we just talk and stuff like that. And they're like, oh, how do I watch it? And I'm like, I don't know if you'll be able to find it. It's private.
A private podcast?
I talk shit.
We
Talk
just
a lot
talk
of
to
shit.
ourselves.
We talk to ourselves, leave us mental notes, you know. Stupid. Hey, they never questioned me, so I don't have to explain myself.
I mean, all power to you.
I mean, if I don't want them to know that I'm talking shit, they don't need to know. Right?
Then they finally see it. Hey, I finally found your podcast. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yay.
Yay.
I mean,
So I found out some exciting news, at least for me, a little bit ago.
that's good to hear. Let's hear it.
Well, this part ain't the news, but the Sopranos are actually getting a prequel movie. I've known about that for a while though. It's going to be called the Many Saints of Newark. But the exciting news I found out earlier is John Bernthal is going to be playing in it.
Really?
Yeah, he's playing Tony's dad, Johnny Soprano.
See, I didn't even know that they were coming out with a movie. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. James Gandolfini's son's playing young Tony, and John Bernthal is playing his dad. So I'm really, really excited for that.
Well, I can completely understand why you'd be excited to be able to watch it. I mean, I've never watched the show. I mean, there's a lot of movies and stuff that I haven't watched that I should watch.
Yeah.
But it'd be like that sometimes, I guess, right?
It do like that sometimes.
It does. We got a drunk Matt. Hey, Sean, what's your favorite animal?
My favorite animal?
Your favorite animal?
Like pet-wise or just in general?
Just in general, period.
White tiger.
A white tiger?
Mhm.
Okay.
Racist.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to say. I didn't want to be the one that said it, but I mean, they're beautiful. They're very beautiful animals. Matt?
They're amazing.
Me?
Spirit animal.
Yeah. What's your favorite
A
animal?
polar bear.
A polar bear. Oh, that really sucks too. We went to the zoo.
What?
We went to the zoo, and the polar bear wasn't there.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, so every time we passed, I ended up saying,
Go get $100.
well, every time we passed someone, I said, I can't believe they shot the polar bear right in front of us. And here, Matt's favorite animal is a fucking polar bear.
And then his mask just makes him look sadder.
Tom, what's your favorite animal?
Yeah, Dom, what's your favorite animal?
A wolf.
Mine too. That's my favorite. There's something about, I mean, I've always wanted to see one. I haven't seen one in real life, but I was told that they're like humongous.
So here's a good question, Cody. If it was completely domesticated, would you get a wolf husky breed dog?
Oh no, I'll just get a wolf.
That actually has wolf in it?
I'll just get a wolf.
You can't always trust that. What if it's not domesticated?
Get it as a puppy and domesticate it myself.
Hey, if there's something Cody knows about, it's about domesticated things.
That's you're talking about domestic
animals, domestic disputes.
Here we go. Hold on, real fast though. Did I admit on the last podcast everything that happened? I did.
You admitted the fact you beat up 2 lesbians. And then Dom clarified it was 1 lesbian and 1 bi.
Oh, it's real cringy. I forgot I was drinking last week, and I don't remember a lot of the stuff that we talked about.
I'll remind you.
It's cringy. Did I tell my embarrassing story? Me and Matt was talking about this earlier. Did I talk about my embarrassing story?
I think we all did, didn't we?
Do you remember what mine was?
Was it on the podcast or was it in the chat?
No, it was in the podcast.
For some reason I can't differentiate the two.
You see, me either. I keep thinking about it, but I can't remember. Dom, do you remember?
Because mine was the game thing when I ran out when they called my number, but they were saying the score.
Don't forget about the
They
singing.
kept running if I was a dumbass.
don't forget about the singing though.
That one wasn't on the pod.
No, that was on the podcast.
Yeah, it was.
Was it?
Yes, it was.
Nice. I don't remember. See, I don't remember that being on the podcast.
Mine was about taking a shit at work and the guy walking in on me for like a solid 5 seconds staring at me.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, because you said you claim it's a celebrity, but you wouldn't say who.
Okay, yeah. Well, see, I don't know.
Really famous.
He's famous around our parts. He's on the radio and stuff.
What's his name?
On the radio.
Yeah, he's a country singer.
What's his stage name?
I couldn't tell you.
Luke Brush.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you because then I'd have to kill you.
Is he like
Then tell me.
Is he like Lion Square famous?
No. Not Lion Square famous. Ew, no, definitely not Lion Square famous.
Anybody gonna let me back in, or am I just gonna stay outside?
Oh. Oh yeah, I didn't realize you couldn't get back in. My bad.
Alright, this
I'm buzzing.
conversation started for you guys. What's your favorite brand of cigarettes?
Oh, this is a really good question for us.
The ones that show me?
Marlboro.
Is there wait, do you really like just as a brand itself? You really like Marlboro?
I like their
Oh!
I like their logo. I like their when they're branded duffel bags and shit like that.
They are coming back with that stuff with the points. You can get points. I'm a Camel guy. They're
Well,
not.
yeah.
I'm a
They're,
camel guy, you see.
but they're not doing any like camel cash or anything. But they'd be very smart to bring back camel cash.
Yeah, then they got them camel sandals.
Up, he's mad because he has to sit in one of the seats.
Fuck those camel sandals. No, I don't like camel sandals.
What was a camel sandal?
It's for your camel toes. Hey.
Oh fuck!
I liked it, Sean. It's pretty good.
Hey.
It's just as bad as the fucking Matter Baby.
Matt got me with that one yesterday.
He told you that one?
Yeah.
Oh no!
As soon as it left my fucking mouth, I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. Because it's right back to the damn chicken way again.
The what?
The chicken way.
Explain the chicken way.
The chicken way, not a chicken way.
Okay, explain the chicken way.
What's the chicken way?
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, now I understand after it left Dom's mouth.
I still get it.
I couldn't
About
remember
dog.
the setup for it. Or else I would have
What's
did that.
chicken way? I don't get it.
Is it me, or does it smell like up the ordinary?
Up. It smelled like Upchurch and Camel Lights.
I still don't get the chicken way joke.
How much is a chicken weigh?
What's a chicken way?
Yeah, what's a chicken way?
The word is chicken way. You should say what is a chicken way?
I still don't get it.
Yeah,
It's
put out
like
the word
asking.
chicken way,
It's like
and you
asking
say,
how much a
"What's a
chicken weighs.
way?" And it's like,
So what's
about
the other
7
person
pounds.
supposed to say? What's the punchline?
About 7 pounds.
You got it now.
Yeah, me with all the punchlines.
It's about the
That
same.
sucks.
It's about the same thing as the Matter Baby.
No, Mather Baby's way better.
Same
It's,
type of joke,
yeah,
though.
it's the same kind. Yeah.
Sometimes you guys make me want to leave and never come back.
He's
Dom.
reflecting. He's reflecting.
Yes.
Oh no, I was just calling him. Yeah.
Hello.
It'd be like you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Anybody out there?
no.
Anybody out
Yeah,
there?
no, I'm good.
Can you hear me now?
I didn't order a pizza.
What?
Oh yeah, but yeah, about that. Yeah.
Who the fuck orders a pizza at
happening right
12:30?
now?
You can't order a pizza at 12:30.
he said, they're not going to roast me this time. It's not 1:30, it's 12:30.
Hey, leave me alone. Yeah.
Let me get that pizza.
Man, I
Oh, fuck.
wish there was a place open 24/7. You could order pizza at 1:30 in the morning.
I actually have my
Doesn't
stove
she say
on right
pizza?
now for pizza.
I don't consider that pizza.
Oh. Yeah,
Gecko's good for pizza.
No, I do
about
not like
that.
sheets nor gecko for pizza.
I like Gecko.
Can you
I
stop
do the
jerking off in the
gecko.
wall near the wall?
No.
Not you.
Sorry.
You probably be beating your meat right now while you're watching whatever you're watching on your
Sorry
phone.
for you.
Let me send a photo.
Sorry to do it so secluded. Out of the corner for you.
There we go.
I'll
Now
send,
we
I'll
all
send a
get to
picture real
watch.
quick.
Ah, thank you.
Ready,
Please don't,
ready.
please don't send us a
Rating
dick
these,
pic.
rating these Flamin' Hot Cheetos hair.
There it is.
Ah!
There you go. For you to see.
All right, let's take a look at this.
Look at that view.
And it's a penis.
You're welcome.
This motherfucker is playing a game while doing the. What are you playing?
NBA 2K20. What's up?
For certain purposes, copyright and stuff, that we're gonna have to kick you off the team.
I mean, I'm playing
Grand Theft Auto
and-
5 online.
NAB K2
NAB K2.
2002.
Okay, that kind of made me think of something. Your user's Wi-Fi name, is it just a generic Wi-Fi name, or did you create your Wi-Fi name?
Created it.
Just generic. Left, right, A, B, A, B. Turn it down.
What?
That's
Ah.
the launcher code.
Yeah.
Yeah, I created mine.
Dom,
Up, down, left, right, A, B, A, B.
did you
What?
create yours, or is yours generic?
I didn't create mine.
You didn't create. What's your shot?
God created mine.
I mean,
I don't know. They treated it.
I won't give out my Wi-Fi name,
Is yours locked?
but yeah, it's locked. But
Oh,
still.
then why would it matter?
I bet you it's Crispy Fingers 3.
Close. It's Stink Finger.
I based it off the Crown Victoria.
Is that a car?
Yeah, a Ford Crown Victoria.
Is it the police interceptor?
That's a cop car.
Yes, sir.
Is that what it's called?
Oh man, you have a cool one. Mine's based off of fucking bees.
What?
Based off of bees.
What do you mean bees? Explain. That's what we're not understanding.
I don't want to give out my name.
Well, mine is the MIB surveillance
You're
van
not
too.
John.
I'm not. Damn it.
Yeah, see, my Wi-Fi name is the MIB surveillance van 2.
You want to give out your password while you're at it?
Yes, it's Dom sucks dick, 1995.
We know she does.
We weren't talking about her. We were talking about someone else.
Is it capitalized? Because it said it was an internet password for me.
Maybe it's
Did you
because you're too
cap?
close. Hey, I have great internet, but not that good internet to be able to get up to the mountains to where you're at.
No, I'm outside
sorry
the
that
house.
sorry that you can go halfway down my street on my Wi-Fi, and you can
I'm
only
outside your
go
house.
you can only go from one bedroom to the second bedroom and not get your Wi-Fi started.
I'm outside your house.
You're outside. Oh yeah, what's the address?
In the house, shorty.
I don't want to give out your address on the stream.
No. Go ahead. I give you 100% full permission.
It's 185 Such a Cock Boulevard.
Something tells
The
me that's not
Jonas.
the real one.
Who
The
gave you that
code is
information?
154.
Where you get your information?
Who gave you this information?
Told you I don't want to give out your information, but
Oh.
I guess I don't know what city it's in.
Doesn't help that Cody said he was on his way to Greensburg earlier.
Son of a bitch. It doesn't matter. You live in Union, Connellsville, or Scottdale, Acme.
Acne.
Definitely not Mount Pleasant.
Son of a bitch. I was trying to go all around the surrounding area of Mount Pleasant, so you really fucked that up. So, yeah, it's about that time.
Is it labyrinth time?
I'm gonna let you just jerk each other off here. Thank you to the viewers at home for watching.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you all.
Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment, and don't forget
And
to
tell us who you think our fourth member should be next week.
yeah, tell us who our fourth member should be for next
Start a
week.
poll. I don't give a fuck.
Preferably someone that can do an intro.
Maybe
But,
it can be that moderately famous country singer.
It'd be a lot better of an idea. I mean, I had a lot more fun with him staring at me for 4 seconds than I did having to argue about why you wouldn't do the intro. But don't forget to hit that like button, like I said, comment, subscribe, and hit that
Tell them
notification
what
bell.
my podcast channel should be called.
All right. Well, see ya. What the fuck am I doing? There we go. See ya.